Well, hello, welcome back to the channel, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night from wherever you're watching. And I can see some guys in the chat already. Welcome here, welcome back. And yes, tonight it's going to be round 4 of the Rover series, America's 2025, and all organized by MSL and Prima Esports. And we're going to drive the, as you can see in the screen already, the Chevrolet Camaro, and it's a full mouthful, Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1LE package from 2018. And you can see the circuit as well. This is going to be a tricky one, because this one is... There is no room for error here. Not at all. None. Because it's Big Willow where we have to drive. Now let me introduce myself. I'm Jadent TV. And, well, Jadent. Just call me Jadent. Yeah, bonsoir, Dimitri. And good evening or goedenavond, Dutchie. And we see Shift TV as well. Yo, 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 what's up? And David. Excuse-moi, Anglais. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Hello was written perfectly. And then we've got NLR Esports TV as well. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to, back to one of the great races with a lot of great drivers. We're doing Poule Beta, so Poule B. We have Poule Alpha and Poule Gamma as well. Poule Alpha, of course, the number 1. And Beta, the number 2. And Gamma, the number 3 pool. Now, we see nearly everybody already in the lobby. Merci beaucoup. Yeah, I'm trying. Excuse me for my French if I pronounce it incorrect. So, yeah, trying as well. Bonsoir. Yeah. What do we got to tell? We got a lot to tell. And we have 10 minutes to fill before we're going to start qualifying. So, first of all, let's see who's already in the lobby. And see, as we can see right now, the PRT driver Punisher is there already. I remember him from the Porsche Binomial Cup, also organized by MSL. Then we've got Dede on Twitch, really fast guy. I participated for TX3 in the French Tour. And then we've got NLR. Really fast guys as well. We've got Absolute M. Mugen. And even on place number 7, as we can see, M. Roshi. And further, we've got Pit, PIT, aboard. One of the sweetest guys. And then we got P2P Moto already in the lobby. And from TRF, a lot of guys from them driving as well in this league. Not that many. It's more PRT, PRT and NLR. They're widely representative over here. Further, what else do we got to tell? Well, we can tell you already about a full lineup in Poule Beta, or Mange. Do I say that correctly? Mange Beta. And we can check that out, of course. And we've got the lineup over here. And then you can see on the left-hand side, we have Poule Alpha. On the right-hand side, Poule Gamma. But we're going to focus on Poule Beta. Beta! No, I'm just kidding. One of those memes, right? And yeah, we can see that we have TRF Desmo 31 already in there, driving with number 31. Then we've got Punisher from PRT and Alan Mugen. We've seen those already. The number 2 and number 3 registered. Then from TX3, Lucian. Haven't seen him yet so far. I can see TX3 Cal. He's just joined the lobby. Then we've got Bit Tabot, and he's in the lobby as well. Then TX3 Henry 79, not here yet. Maybe a little bit further down. Nope, not yet. We've got 9 drivers so far from the 13. And then we see P2P Moto. Moto is already in the lobby. Then we've got NLR Dede. Dede is in the lobby. Then we've got Gold MR Lex. Haven't seen him yet. Oh, some people are leaving the lobby. Maybe changing oil. And we'll come back, hopefully. And then we've got from VBF, we have Flu 122. And then from Koei, we've got Jution, if I say it in English. I hope that's correct. Jution. Or maybe in France, because he's French. Jution. Maybe that's better. Oh, 9 drivers today, Jack tells us. We're missing Lucian, Gold MRR Lex, Flu, and Jution. Okay. Bonjour. Joke salt. So we're missing M. Russi. M. Russi was already there. Okay, we've got M. Russi, Jutun, Flu, and Lex are missing. Then we've got Dede, Moto, and we miss Henry still. I don't see him as absent. And further, everybody is here except Lucian, who's not going to be here as well. So yeah, that's correct. We're only missing 1 driver. Before we're going to start, of course, the qualifier, I want to run you through the championship standings, because that's going to be nice as well to know. And yet again, we're going to focus on the middle part, because that's the Poule Beta, of course. And maybe it's better for me to pull that up as well on my bigger screen, because I can see it better. And we can see that Dede. So focus on the middle table. Bonsoir à tous. Merci. Good evening to you as well. I believe that means, right, Angie, D. And we can see that Dede is tied together with Biotron. But I think Biotron is not in this. Do I see that correctly? I haven't seen him. But okay, in number 3, just 2 points behind, we have TX3 Cal. And just 3 points behind that, we've got Travel Killer, 29. And equal with that, we've got GRT Nictav. But I don't think he's in this league anymore as well, because I see more drivers. This is overall standings, isn't it? Yeah, okay, this is overall standings. Sorry about that. My bad. But let's search for all those guys, because we got PRT Punisher, who is in beta right now, as the highest up of our league. No, M. Russi is the highest up with 96 points. You can see it on your left-hand side. The number 1 right now. Wow. Then Punisher, who is in this league. And then a little bit further on place number 7, we got NLR Mugen with 84 points. And then NLR Absolute, just behind him with 2 points less. And let's look a little bit further down if we see any others who will drive in this beta league at this moment. Yeah, we've got Dede in place number 15. He's just 2 points ahead of TX3 Kel in place number 17. Further back, who else did we got? Pit Aboard in place number 20, who's going to drive in this league. And a little bit further, 23 Flu, but he's not going to be there. And then in place number 25, we have Jution with 50 points. And in place number 28 in the third row, we've got Lucian. And anybody else from this league over there? Yeah, TX3 Henry, the American, in place number 38. And nearly at the bottom, well, we've got two below Henry in place number 39 and 40. Gold MR Lex, but he's not going to be here. And then in place number 40, P2P Moto. Bon chance, NLR. Hey, Michiel. Welcome back. Hey, bonsoir à tous. Je comprends rien. You gotta explain that one in English. Don't definitely know what that means. And I'm not gonna guess. That's gonna be risky. So yeah. Let's wait and see, and let's see a little bit of practice before we're gonna start and gonna get in. We wanna see who's out there and is doing his best on Willow Springs. And there you go. There you got NLR already at the top with nearly 6/10 in front of Punisher from PRT. And NLR Absolute in third. How far back? Ooh, 1.2 seconds. I do remember. It's a one-make car. Everybody's driving the same car. So it's pure skill. Pilouche? Well, it's a joke. Okay, well, hopefully I didn't insult someone. Tarquez avec intensité du live good caster J-Dent. Okay, what I can make up of that is intense and good live caster J-Dent. Yeah, I can understand that one, David. Oh, sorry, no sound of the game. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. We'll have to put that on 100. There you go. There's your sound. Now the warm-up is going to close quite soon because it's already 9 o'clock. I think we're going to start soon. Didi out? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No Dede. It's only 7 guys so far, and I think they're gonna start soon. That was there already. Yeah, that's better now, right? Maybe I'm a bit too loud. I think so. Maybe tune it down a bit. Just a tiny bit. Or maybe I shouldn't yell that loud. So the warm-up is still going on. Let's see, we've got Mugen, of course. As I said, wow, a full second in front of his teammate Absolute. Yeah, better now. Now we've got 6 drivers. Oi. 6 drivers is going to be a little bit too less, right? Thanks for the compliment, and thanks for no compliment, HRC. Pilouge. Hey, Dede is back. Dede is back. So let's see if we go back a little more. We've got 7 drivers right now. Oh, it's the wrong one. Ah, it's good enough. Let's go here. Only 7 drivers. The finger is done. Okay. There we've got 8. And now we're gonna start qualifying. So here we're gonna go, guys. Get ready for the fast laps. So we're missing an extra one. We're gonna run you through the order to see who's missing out. And Mugen out first, then Punisher, then Dede, then Desmo. So of course NLR in that specific black and orange livery. And we've got Punisher for BRT in a fully black and red livery. Let's check who those liveries are. It's always nice and always good to see. Oh, sorry, wrong one. We want to see those in the 007 car. Nice livery with those extra stickers for no cooling. But hey, we know Punisher is quick. Let's see that really nice livery from NLR as well. Esports, sponsored by Trustmaster as well. Do check that out. Saw the commercials. Let's look a little bit further back. Then we've got Dede, also driving for NLR, with a really specific American livery. It's amazing. The last one joined the lobby as well, but was too late, so has to start at the back. Here we've got TRF, Desmo, their own livery, Nzxt. Yeah, really nice livery. And the 31 car, a little bit further back. P2P Moto. Real American, real busy, a lot of sponsors on it. As a real muscle car should look like. Just slam that sticker on. Here we've got NLR Absolute. Real American livery as well. The number 10 car. Smashed with stickers. Got NLR M Roshi in black and orange again, but different compared to Mugen. Beautiful. But let's see those first laps. Here comes Punisher. He's in the lead right now with a 1:12.7. Oh, and then just 6,000ths quicker. That is absolutely ridiculous. And he goes a little bit too wide out of the first corner, and that's bye-bye. Into the sand, and that's what I was doing. Oh, and a huge jump. Oh, I just want to see that last jump again. That first corner is so tricky, so difficult. Just a little bit too wide into the ditch. And then you're gonna ditch it. And here comes the outside barrier. But he is in pole position at this moment. Punisher with 6,000ths behind him. Nearly none between them, and then only 72,000ths behind the number 2 is Amburoshi from NLR, and still within a second, all of them is NLR Mugen. Within a second, within a tenth. Bye-bye. So everybody's gonna pit right now, probably, but we've got 3 NLR cars and 3, 4, and 5. Absolute being on place number 5. And we've got number 6 pit aboard. Only 7/10ths, so it's still possible. And then we've got P2P Moto in 7th place. 2.3 seconds behind the lead. 1.5 seconds behind his fellow countryman. And then from TRF Desmo all the way at the back. 1.5 seconds behind Moto, and 3.8 seconds behind the number 1. Oh, and Punisher is on his out lap, as we can see. And he's pushing Desmo on. Desmo on his second run on these tires. Yes, he is. Whoa, you can see that the tire wear is kicking in quite hard on the left front. Poor. Let me see, because the tire wear is going to be times 4, if I remember correctly. That's going to be a lot of pit stops. Oh, it's up the right. Is it times 1? Does this car eat tires for breakfast? That's ridiculous, man. Wow. Whoa. Yeah. You're gonna hear a couple of more crazy things I'm gonna say. Never mind them. But they're there. You see the lead car, I believe Punisher is the lead car, who just started the lap. And behind that we've got Mugen, who started the lap. Who's way further up front. Oh no, he still has to go around. Does he? Here we've got Punisher. Who's going to be the lead car? No, I think it's going to be Dead. No, he just started the lap. So we're going to follow Punisher. But I do think, yes, it is Mugen who's going to set his first or his second flying lap. This is the Renault livery for Dede. It looks like it, right? Let's get to Mugen. He did improve. Nice. 87 thousandths in front of Dede. And what can Dede produce? Oh, Punisher as well. Punisher all the way at the top. 73 thousandths quicker than Mugen. And Mugen 87 thousandths quicker than Dede. But Dede still has to complete his lap into that last quarter. That's so ridiculously difficult. So easy to run here, a little bit too wide onto the sand. Here he comes. It's going to be a 112. Oh, 36 thousandths! My God, you guys. You make it so ridiculously close. And number 4, Amorosi is still on his out lap. And we've got NLR Absolute. Still on his out lap. Pit to board as well. Moto is on his flying lap. Who's in front of him? Nobody. Let's see what Moto can produce. Can he come closer to his fellow countrymen? And oh no, as I told you, it's so tricky that corner. No. He even disappears behind the half banking. What the? It sucks you out. It sucks you in that corner. It's so difficult to get right. Especially these heavy cars with that front engine. And there you go again. Oof. Ow. That must hurt. Definitely for the car. And I don't think he can make it another lap around with a pit stop. He has to be extremely quick. And wants to repair that damage as well. But it should be on light. But let's get on board. And Dede is in as well. Will he make it out? Yeah, 130 to go. Yeah, it's possible. Where is Punisher on the track? Let's see. Punisher is going to start a lap. But first of all, it's going to be Mugen. Or is he going to come in? No, he cannot come in for new tires. He has to do it on old tires if he wants to do another lap. Punisher is going to be the same, but he has new tires. He stopped. Mugen, I don't think that's going to be an improvement, but we'll see. See that first sector, this long left-hander eating up the left front tire. You can just see it drop while you drive through it. No, that's not going to be an improvement. That is too far off. So let's see Punisher coming out of the first corner. If he can produce another magic lap, that is 36, or better, 37 thousandths quicker than Dede. But we gotta remember Dede. Oh, he is purple first sector. Let's get aboard. Let's see if there are gonna be any mistakes. Maybe a little bit too wide, maybe a little bit too deep. This one is really difficult as well. It lures you in, but it's off camber. And then you gotta cut this one. Yes, you use the curb on the inside. It is the final lap. And there goes the number 3 Mugen, who lets him through. Can he produce a better lap? And then that last corner. Hold it together early on the throttle. There you go. Maximum track width. Comes to the line. Is this gonna be the one? Is it gonna be pole position? Yes, it is, with 12 thousandths of a second. And then it quit it. No, that's it for Punisher. What a result. What a result. What a result. My God. Take a look at that. Pooh! You guys. There we've got it. Punisher on pole position. How did he do that at the end? My God. And only with 12 thousandths of a second. That is ridiculously close. And Dede in second with a 12.5. And just behind it, Mugen couldn't improve the last lap. And what? Oh, return to practice. Oh, that scared me. Oh, I couldn't even run through the order. But we're going to show you this one. Can we show it? Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. Sorry about that. No. Oh, there is no result anymore. Ay, ay, ay. A bit of a reset. Well, give me 1 second. Gotta take a short toilet break. And I'll be back, hopefully quick enough for the start. But it's gonna take 30 seconds. Here we are again. Now let's get back to practice and let's show you at least. Well, let's put the headset on first. So I can hear the tire squeals as well. Now what a lap from Punisher. That was ridiculous. But yeah, to run you through the starting order. It's gonna be sorry, I have to use this one. The other one doesn't want to work. But yeah, the overlay doesn't work. But still you can see it. Punisher. What a lap. Dede in second. Then we've got Mugen in third. And within 3 minutes, we're going to start. So in fourth, we have the second car of NLR with M. Roshi. And then Absolute in fifth place. Then we have Bit Aboard in sixth. Then P2P Moto in seventh. Desmo in eighth. And from DX3 Cal in ninth. And let me show you this. We can see at least a little bit of practice. I've noticed it's a manual grip because Cal came in the lobby, of course. Belush. So yeah, I understand. So what would this tire wear? I kid you not, it's going to be an extremely difficult race to manage. Who's best on tires, but who has the pace as well? Tire wear is times 1 and fuel is times 1. This is going to be a really difficult one to manage. Every single long left-hander, and you've got 1, 2-ish, 3 really long left-handers, 1 slow one and 2 really fast, are going to kill the left front tire, as you can see. This is going to be so difficult. But we're going to keep an eye on that. Close this one. Is it? So there is a setup. Ah, okay. It's not a BOP on. Aha, okay. So that's why in qualifying they burned through their tires. Yeah, it's going to be really tricky, this one, especially for the left front with that front engine. But here we're going to go. We're going to start in. You. Yeah, here it comes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! And let's see who has the best start. In the background, somebody had a really poor start. That was the DX3 Cal. No, we had a better start already. He's already in 7th, but we can see that the top 3. No, Mugen is already past Dede, and Dede goes a little bit wide over there. Gotta be careful. Mugen is already on the tail of Punisher. A little bit further back, they're fighting for over 4th place. The 2 NLR guys, Absolute and Roshi. And Dede back to 3rd place. Somebody else switched over there. Yeah, somebody dropping back, and that is Moto. Nearly at the back already. But let's follow that fight for place number 1. Mugen on the outside into one of the long, slow left-handers into the off-camber chicane. Got no idea what the the corners are called. Don't like this track that much. It's really difficult. But Mugen, here he comes on Punisher. He has the pace. Now they're going to go side by side through this left-hander. The first spot is full throttle, but then you've got to let go of the throttle and brake. Here it comes, the braking zone, but it's a difficult one. You can see the rear stepping out and the front sliding with understeer. He's on the racing mediums. That's why Mugen is on the racing softs and Punisher on the racing mediums. So we've got Dede on the mediums as well. Roshi on the mediums. Absolute on the mediums. Everybody's on the mediums so far. We can see, yes, they are. Only Mugen on the soft tires, all the way up front. But Punisher keeping it quite close to him, into the long left-hander over here. A little bit of a touch of the sand, don't go too wide. Let's see a fight for 4th place between Roshi and Absolute, the 2 NLR guys. Well, actually we've got 4 because Dede drives for NLR as well. That's correct, isn't it? And everybody on mediums except the number 1, Mugen. He's pulling out a gap of 1.1 seconds this lap. It's going to be over 1.1 because he passed Punisher over here, nearly over 1.1. But is that going to be beneficial starting on the softs? Yes, for track position, but for your strategy, I don't know. Well, do tell me, chat. Do they need to use several compounds, or can you use whatever you want to use? Was that a mistake in the background? No, but we see Absolute and Roshi next to each other. Absolute on the inside of the first corner and makes that move on Roshi. Really good. Really good. Nicely done. Let's see a little bit further back. Any other big battles? Yeah, Poule can still follow the guys from NLR in front of him. And then we've got Cal, who came in the lobby, missed the qualifying, started at 9th position, is already in 7th. At this moment, and we've got Moto in 8th and Desmo all the way at the back. Let's go all the way up front again. Yeah, that gap is increasing quite quick between the number 1 and the number 2. But that's of course because of that tire offset. We're 3 laps, nearly 3 laps down already. Punisher with a 7th, 10th. Gap towards Dede. And a little bit further back, here's that fight still between Absolute and Roshi. The number 972 and the number 10 car. Well, they're all still really close together. We can see that pit abort is closing up to the guys in front. Let's see who has the best tire wear. Of course, the number 1 has the worst because he's on racing soft tires. But if we look a little bit further back, we've got Punisher and Dede. Nearly the same, but we can see that Absolute is better on his tires compared to the guys in front of him. That's a good sign for him. And Roshi is a bit the same as the number 2 and number 3 in the race. And we can see pit abort is better as well compared to the number 1, number 2, and number 4. Did I say that correctly? Oh, number 5. And then we've got Cal, good as well on his tires, and Moto not really that good, especially not with that pace. That's going to be painful. And Desmo is good on his tires. Oh, this is going to be really close. True. But we can see a bit of a gap coming between Punisher and Dede. Let's change that TV cam. Yes, that's better. And whoa, Absolute nearly going too wide over there. So far, we haven't seen any big mistakes. A bit of a mistake, of course, in corner number 1 from Dede. He lost 2nd place with that. But he was going to lose 2nd place. Definitely already to Mugen. Let's get on board with Absolute and let's see how he does. They're fuel saving as well. Wow. Can they make it on one thing? No, they cannot. But they want to last the mediums, of course. And you can see that Mugen is pushing along. Has already a 5-second gap over the number 4. It's going to be around 3 seconds, 3.3. from the number 2. And I think Absolute really likes it just to be behind Dede. She can save fuel. Wow, this back is really close. And it's all about not making that mistake because this track is so treacherous. If you just go a little bit too wide, you hit that sand, you're going to get in one of those ditches. And that is so horrible. It's off track here. Of course, no grip, but you're off as well. You're off. You're just gone. So forget about your race after that. Especially for the top spots. And we can see that Punisher is really pulling out a gap over a second right now towards Dede, but we can see that he pushed a little bit harder on his tires. The wear is about the same as Dede, and here comes Absolute. Is he gonna make that move? What's gonna bolt with him? No, he does not. It looked like it. Maybe just pulled out of the slipstream to distract him. Put him on edge. Oh, there he goes, a little bit too wide. Oh, yeah, heart and mouth moment. My God. He holds it together. How did he do that? And there comes that move from Rashid. Or is he going to slot in behind again? Let's see that again in the replay. Are we going to watch it from Absolute's perspective? Yes, he touches that curb, goes a little bit wide. How do you hold that car in a straight line? Yep, he let his teammate go. Have a strategy. Moto in the wall. Serious? Moto, where are you? Yeah, he has to repair that damage. Can we see it? Where did he make the mistake? No, he's already in with damage. Sorry, missed that one, Jack. Bit busy with the number 4 in this race. Trying to hold it together. Jeez. Wow. Code Brown. But you wiped it off. He's all clean again. But that's really unfortunate for Moto. Moto did make a pit stop, repaired his damage, is on his way right now on the racing softs, and hopefully he can put in a couple of good laps to at least compete with Cal and repass Desmo again, hopefully. But that's quite an early stop. You don't want that because, well, yeah, he was on the medium, so you don't want to stop yet. If he was on the softs, yeah, it would probably be this lap to come in if we compare it to Mugen. And we can see Punisher still can continue quite a lot. And let's keep an eye on that fuel level as well. So we see that Dede has a little bit more compared to Punisher, but it's not much. And Absolute has a little bit more than the both in front of him. That's because of that saving in the slipstream. Rushy has a little bit less than his teammate. And we see that pit abort has to drop a little bit from the cars in place number 3, 4, and 5. There's a bit of a gap and no slipstream for him anymore, so we can't benefit from that. And TX3 Cal, TX3 still in 7th place, and Desmo all the way at the back, 18.6 seconds behind the number 7, and of course Moto with that crash all the way at the back. But we see Mugen in the pit. That's the leader in, and there goes Punisher. Halfway through his tires, has enough fuel, is on his own. Nobody can benefit from a slipstream, but he can't benefit off a slipstream as well. Dede is in the lead of the leading pack. Went a little bit wide into corner number 1. Absolute still in his slipstream. Roshi still in his slipstream. Roshi, you know how to say it. I will definitely butcher. Yeah. Definitely butcher some names. Sorry about that. You can correct me if you want, but can't hear you. But let's see a little bit further back. Absolute right on the tail of Dede again, and he has better fuel level, and better tires compared to Dede. So the setup of Absolute is definitely better to keep a better pace and conserve his tires and his fuel level. Well, the fuel level is mainly because he's in the slipstream, I think, because that's not that much. But let's do that again. off, on. Let's see if Absolute is going to make a move into the first corner. Yes, he does. Here he comes to the outside. And let's see. He makes that move stick. And now Dede can profit of that. Oh, and he goes a little bit too wide. And now he's going to lose it or not. Again, he holds it. What the hell? This is ridiculous. How do you do these things? Let's see it from his perspective. A little bit of a love tap over there into the ditch. And whoa! Meine Güte. But Dede can now profit off the slipstream, but we can see that tire wear is going to kick in harder for him compared to Absolute and compared to... No, Dede and Roshi are nearly the same, but Roshi has a little bit more fuel, but that's marginal as well. Sebastian love touch, yeah. Just a tiny tap. Here you go. It's difficult. These cars are heavy. And if you miss your marker just by a meter or 2 meters, you're going to hit the car in front. And whoa, there goes Roshi nearly into the gravel. And we can see that Cal is pitting right now. Through his tires? No, he has no fuel anymore, so he has to pit. Let's see, Punisher still with that really good pace. Still has tires left. In the lead right now, lap number 11 already. We just started it. There we've got Absolute, Dede, and Roshi in place number 2, 3, and 4. And there we've got Mugen, 11.6 seconds behind the other guys, and he's going to go yet again on a racing soft. Wow. That's a daddy choice, but if you can make that stick, why not? He already came out in 5th. Well, we can see that. Pit aboard, of course, made a pit stop already. And Cal as well came out in 7th. So the overcut didn't work. And we've got Moto, of course, who crashed. And Desmo all the way at the back already made a pit stop as well on the racing mediums. Wow, you can see, you can do 11 laps. No, not. He made a pit stop, of course, on lap number 6. Moto. And here comes Punisher. He's in. Has to do it because of fuel, but you can see Absolute, Dede, and Roshi can still continue. Did he push a little bit too much, or did he want that gap? Yeah, the 3 pilots of NLR are definitely working together. That's for sure. I keep forgetting that Dede drives for NLR as well. It's not in his name, so... Yeah, it's definitely a team game for them, and they can continue 1 extra lap, but I don't think the overcut is going to work to overtake someone, only at the end, because you have fresher tires and less fuel. Yeah, I know, Pilouche. I've seen it in the championship standings and the lineup. But thanks for the info, man. Thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. But here they're gonna come. The number 1, 2, 3 in the race are gonna stop. The number 10 car. What number did they have? 40. Okay. Here they're gonna come. The number 1, 2, and 3 are in. And here goes Mugen again. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 for NLR right now. So oh, there goes Mugen, way too wide. Woof, 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 woof. No, I don't know everything. This is so tricky, this corner. If you just brake a little bit too late, a little bit on the dirt, or you go too early on the throttle, or is he going to hit that curb as well? Yeah, a little bit of unsettlement of the car, and it drifts you wide. Ay, ay, ay. But this wasn't that dramatic compared to Absolute, because he was just blasting off the track, nearly off the track. But Punisher is back in 2nd place on the racing mediums again. And Absolute chose the racing mediums as well, and he had a really good stop. Wow, how come Dede is so far back? They were just behind each other. But on the racing mediums as well, and in 5th on the racing mediums, Roshi as well. And as you can see, the undercut works to overtake someone. But then yet again, you've got less fuel, and oh, don't go too wide there. Oh, that's really tricky as well. That's going to cost him time. Here comes DX3. Here comes Cal. And we can see that fight for... Oh, come on, let's get aboard. Oh, these TV cams are quite shitty over here. And there was a fight between these two. Let's see if we can get a replay. Yeah, then I had a bit of a twitch over there. Went a little bit too wide. And Mugen thought, okay, then I'm just going to bash you. Oh, he wanted to bump draft him, but... Be careful with each other. Help each other. You're one team. This is Rory, though. No. I appreciate you. Just kidding. Really cool guy. Met him a couple of times. Really cool guy. Let's see that lead for Mugen. Yes, if he continues this way, he might get it done with the soft strategy. And is it? Do they need to switch to mediums as well? Punisher still on those fresh mediums, of course, just the lap hold. And then we've got Absolute on his own as well right now. Difficult for him to save fuel at this moment. Only Roshi and Dede can work together. And was that a fight? Yeah, TX Trail. Cal passed, pit aboard. Could we still see it? Oh, did he went off as well? Here he's gone already. He passed him, but no, he held it together. Sometimes these TV cams, they shock you. We have a couple of tracks in Gran Turismo where the TV cams aren't really good. They show way too weird angles, but we can reset them, luckily. Let's run you through the order. We're nearly halfway through. 2.5 laps after this one, and then we're halfway through. So first of all, we've got Mugen in the lead with that soft strategy at this moment, doing his utmost best to pull out a gap over the number 2 Punisher in the race. It's 10.7 seconds, and Punisher has a 6.5 second gap over Absolute in 3rd place. And then behind that, just a second about, is Roshi, and half a second behind that we've got Dede. That's so the number 1, 3, 4 and 5 in this race are all NLR guys. And in 6th place we have DX3 Cal, still in the race but has to make an earlier stop than the guys in front of him. And then just behind that we've got the first of 2 Swish guys aboard. Then in 8th place we have Moto, who crashed. He's 34 seconds behind the number 7 in the race, and Desmo all the way at the back, 5.7 seconds behind Moto. But I think Moto made a stop just a lap ago. We did not. We just came out of the pit. Can't see. Maybe another mistake? Hopefully not. Yeah, he went to the medium tires. He was on the softs. Lap time's off. Okay. Let's get all the way back to that fight for 3rd position between the NLR guys. And we can see that Absolute is pulling a gap over Roshi. And Dede easily can follow, Roshi. But who knows what's gonna happen, because Cal and Abort are still quite close, but came in earlier. You can see that tire offset when we switch from Dede to Cal, and that fuel offset. And yeah, Abort really has to pit quite soon compared to the guys in front of him. No other big battles on the track right now, so let's get on board with Bede and see how he drives this track at this moment. Fuel saving, trying to preserve the tires in the slipstream of his teammate Roshi. Just one-handed, as you can see. Okay, interesting one. Jack says, I don't know the expression in English, but in France we see that drivers make oil with their ASS, I believe. Every time the bend is too tight and it's a close call. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that as well in English. You got so many ways to say a thing or something, but yeah. I know a couple of sayings in English, but got no clue which one this exactly should be. Merde. Well, we can say ass on YouTube. We can. And if not, I just did. We can see the three NLR guys closed up to each other again to make that strategy work. And let's see if they can beat Mugen, their teammate, who's doing a soft strategy. And if they can beat Punisher. The Punisher is really quick on his mediums. But let's see. Oh, we had Mugen in already. And yet again, back to the soft tires, as you can see. But let's see those tires of Punisher compared to Absolute. Well, they're way more worn and he has less fuel as well. And all the guys from NLR behind Punisher have better tires. And here we can see a compound offset, a tire offset, and a fuel offset. Of course, Mugen has more fuel, but better tires and soft tires. So this is going to be probably an easy pass into the first quarter. So much more grip from Mugen. Yeah, YouTube, yeah. Well, it's less strict than it was before. Is there going to be a move already into turn number one? No, it's not. Let's get on board with Cal, and he knows he's a sitting duck. There comes Mugen, probably on the outside. Yeah, he can brake later and drive it all the way around the outside. Beautifully done, beautifully driven, and making the most out of that soft tires. You can see that Cal. Whoa, Mugen nearly too wide over there. We saw that dust being kicked up out of turn number, that's 1-2. Yeah, corner number 2. Be careful with that gravel on the side. And still you can see all the other three guys from NLR just in front of Mugen right now. There they went through the left side of your screen. There comes Mugen on those fresh soft tires. And he's gonna go for a 2. Well, is that a 2-stopper? Well, no, it's a 3-stopper, of course. Are they going to switch position yet again? A bit like cycling. Take over and take over. Save as much fuel for everyone. And let's see how quickly Mugen can close up. Oh, I see the comment of happy 14. Some poo come off maybe. I don't think that's a saying in English. No. can see it's already 8/10 closer, half a lap further between Mugen and all the other guys from NLR. He's closing up quickly. So if he can pass them on track, then he still has to make another pit stop, and all the other guys as well. So then his strategy is going to work. But he still has to pass them. And are they going to make it easy for him? I think they will, because Punisher is quite far up the road. And won't be a really good team game if they're going to hold him up. But you never know what kind of in-team battles they have. A little bit wide over there again, but no real big drama. Into the tight right-hander. Somebody's honking his horn again. I think that was Mugen to let them know I'm coming. Let's get on board with Dede. No, let's do Absolute, and we can see Mugen in the background. Closing up, closing up, closing up. Will he be quick enough? And when will Punisher come in? Punisher already passed the finishing line right now, so he's not going to come in this lap. And all these guys constantly saving fuel. Still driving to the edge, but a bit the same as Formula 1. Way slower than they can drive. More than 2 seconds slower. And that's quite slow over a lap of just 1 minute and 12 seconds. And let's see if they're gonna let him pass easily, because that different strategy has to work for Mugen. So he doesn't want to be held up. Yeah, who knows? Number 8 in right now, Bodo. A bit of a bump drop from Dede. Close to the edge. This is a beautiful song from Yes. Yes. There goes Dede on Absolute, and Absolute lets them both go. There they're gonna go, and can Mugen pass Dede already? We cannot. Let's get on board with Dede. Will he let him go? Doesn't look like it. Oh, is he gonna bump draft him? Let's see, they're closing up the Roshi as well again. Well, let's see the tire state of Punisher. Oh, he has to come in this lap. So this is going to be it. Roshi as well, he has to come in. Dede as well, he has to come in. And the same for Absolute. So they're all still on the same strategy except Mugen. Comes. Oh, his tires are nearly done and gone and dying of death, but he can do another lap. Yes. So the number 2, 3, 4 and 5 in the race in at the same time, and I think, will Cal pass them? No, he's way too far back. And he changed his strategy to soft tires and nearly losing it. Coming onto the main street. Nearly went airborne over there. Take a look at that. just a little bit too wide, and here comes the jump. But now we'll have to see, because Mugen is going to come in. His tires are shot and done and dusted. Has to pit right now for soft tires. Or is he going to go for meat? Well, he's going to go another lap. I think. Will he lose time right now? Sebastian Ogier. Yeah. Here we have Punisher on new, fresh, medium tires. I think he can finish this race right now. Yes, he can, easily. Because they did already 25 laps on 2 sets. And then you can do another 10 laps. And you can push a little bit right now. The same for Roshi, Absolute, and Twitch. And Cal is on the Racing Softs. Can he make that until the end? No, we cannot. Unfortunate. No. Has to make another pit stop. Pit abort. I think he can make it on these mediums all the way to the end, but not on fuel. Now from Moto. Moto is gonna try to finish, but it's 30 seconds behind. Pit abort. And then Desmo is all the way at the back. Nearly on a lap, already on a lap. Oh, there he goes, way too deep. Put it into the ditch. Went Dakar Rally. Yes, sure. Let's continue Dakar Rally. That was a long rally. Take a look at this. Here we go. Just that bit too deep. Into the ditch. Tries to get out of it. And here comes another spin. Whoops. Still has to make another pit stop. There goes Mugen. Mugen is in. And already out. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, he can overtake these guys. And he's only 8.2 seconds behind Punisher. But can he make it all the way until the end? He has enough fuel, but on Racing Softs, these many laps. Whoa, that's going to be close. There is already the dive on the inside of Dede. Beautifully done. Will he immediately go for Absolute in the next corner? Will he dive to the inside? No, thinks better of it. And here we come to the off camber. You don't want to go on the outside over there. That's going to cost you. Dive to the inside. An old switcheroo or a cutback. However you want to say it. Maybe a new switcheroo. Maybe that's the outside. Don't know. Hey, BRT. Funi. Oh, that's a difficult one to pronounce. Bonsoir à tous. Punisher. Pit. Go PRT. Well, he's doing really good. He's doing absolutely good. But we've got somebody on soft tires hunting him down. That's Mugen. And everybody's done with that pit stops, as far as I believe, but he's missed that overtake. But we can see that Mugen is fully on the edge right now. Will he make it all the way to the end on these tires? 8 laps on softs. Is that possible, guys? That's going to be really difficult. 1.5 tenths, nearly 1.5 tenths quicker than his fastest lap already. To the inside over there, Roshi lets him go. They have a different strategy, and all the 4 NLR guys just behind each other. And we can see a fight forming up between Absolute and Dede as well for place number 4 in the race. And I think it's nearly done with the team game. It's everybody on his own right now. We can see Mugen in second place, hunting down Punisher. It's 6.5 seconds at this moment. Punisher all the way in the lead, of course, with the racing mediums, can finish this race. Excuse me. And Mugen on those soft tires, it's going to be difficult to make it, but I think he can, and he probably calculated it. Sets a fastest lap with 200ths faster than his previous fastest lap. Then we have Roshi, Absolute, and Dede closely following, but all on medium tires. Cal had to make that other stop because he was on racing softs. He couldn't make it until the end, and especially not on fuel. He has nothing left. He was driving on fumes. And we have pit abort. No, can't make it on fuel until the end, so has to make another pit stop and better do it now. Why will you continue? Maybe he wants to try out the soft tires at the end with low fuel. Then we have Moto in 8th and Desmo in 9th on new racing mediums. But let's see that gap coming down. 5.6 seconds. 5.5 seconds. This is gonna be close. After this lap, another 6 laps to go. I think Punisher can feel the heat. Punisher coming up to one of the back markers into corner number 1. Will Moto give way easily? Yeah, I was an analog train today, definitely. But still, Punisher in the lead. So yeah. Just 2/10 behind his own fastest lap. That's good. Those are good lap times. But already 4.9 seconds. 4.9 seconds. Mugen is pushing it, but he has to be careful with those tires. And there you see the pit abort. There's Punisher. Yes, he gets waved through by Moto. And let's see how quickly Mugen is closing up. It's about a second a lap. A little bit over a second a gap. He closes the gap. But his soft tires are going to drop way faster than those medium tires. Fuel level is nearly the same. So they can push as hard as they want on fuel to make it until the end. There's no real benefit of any of these guys. All nearly the same? Yes, all nearly the same. It's only a tire offset between Mugen and Punisher. 4.2 seconds already. It's gonna be tight, but it's gonna be really difficult for Mugen to make it until the end on those soft tires. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4 laps, 5 laps already, and halfway through, and has to do another 5 laps plus with this one combined is 4.5. Oh, that's going to be really difficult for him to hold it, because they're going to be shot at the end, and we know you can get blown tires. Yeah, there is going to be a battle, that's for sure, but it's going to be more and more difficult for Mugen to get closer. You can see it right now. It's less than a second he gained this lap. As we can see, a 14.2 compared to a 13.9. And it's 3.9 the gap. Now this corner is not that difficult, but every right-hander, your left front is dying of death, screaming of death. Let's see all the other guys. Whoa, Mugen goes a little bit wide over there. All the left-handers are okay. You have enough tires, but you can see, take a look at the bottom over there. The state of the tires of Mugen. That's going to be so difficult for him. So difficult to hold. Oh, sorry. Let's see the state of it. It stays at 3.9 seconds. It stays at 3.9 seconds. Punisher is pushing as well. Let's see a comparison between Dede and Punisher and the state of tires. For Dede it's even worse. Wow, for Roshi as well. An absolute compared to the number 1. Wow, even worse as well. That setup on that PRT car is really good, and the gap is not coming down. It stays steadily around 3.94, 4.1 seconds. No, this is done. This is done. Mugen can't pull out any more lap time than he does right now. and the soft and the mediums are equal right now. He can't come any closer. He can't come any closer. Oh, PRT Tupac. I got no idea what you just typed over there. And I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. Is that okay? Yeah, P10 minimum, I can understand. But all the other things, screaming to the shadow realm. Le soutiendront pas. That probably means that they're dying of death. Yes. Well, that gap stays exactly around 4 seconds. Let's compare lap times. 14.4 versus 14.3. Only a couple of thousands, couple of hundreds between them. Luckily, no real problem with the back marker for Punisher. We're nearly into the last lap. This is the penultimate one. And as you can see, that left front of Mugen, oh, that is nearly none left. If he keeps pushing like he is pushing, then he might get a blown tire. But let's see those fights behind, because I can see Hiroshi and Dede coming really close together. And then we've got Absolute behind it on his own. Then TX3 Cal, then Pit Aboard, then Moto, and then Nespo. But let's see that fight for third place. The last podium spot. Who's going to take it between these two guys? Now let's keep an eye on the minimap as well for Punisher and Mugen if something is going to happen. And of course the tire state of Mugen with his left front soft tire. If it's going to blow or not. And here comes Dede on Mugen. Let's get a better TV perspective. Here comes Dede to the outside into corner number 1. Are they going to go side by side? Who's going to break the latest? It's going to be Dede. And he has to give way. He has to give space over there. Then let each other live. Still side by side into corner number 2. Dede breaks a little bit later, but Roshi keeps it on the outside. Can he make that move? Will he stay on the outside? Or does he have to slot in? No, they're still side by side. Oh, Dede just made it. Just made it. In front of him. Here comes Roshi on the inside yet again. Into the tight left-hander. Uphill right now, but it's going to be a right-hander for Dede. In benefit, is there going to be a cutback? There is going to be a cutback. It's the final lap. Take a look at that. And we see Punisher still in the lead, so I believe Mugen cannot make it, and they're still going to go side by side. Oh, is there going to be yet another cutback? Oh, and they're going to go side by side yet again. Oh, they're really close on fuel as well. Oh, Roshi nearly goes off. Whoa, hold it together, guys. Let each other live, but still fair fighting at this moment. Dede defends the inside. Is he going to keep the inside? Because that's going to be really difficult. No, here comes Roshi. There is his opportunity, his chance. But does he go too wide? He does. But let's see. Punisher finishes in number 1 with an 8-second gap. I told you about that left front tire of Mugen. Who's going to come home in second? No, it's going to be Dede. Oh, dear. Are they going to give an NLR show? Yes, they do. All 4 next to each other. And they were just fighting for third place over there. There you go. Mugen coming home second, then Dede, Roshi, then Absolute. What a beautiful finish of those guys. Let's see that again. There they are, all 4 of them. And there is Moto coming home in 8th. And then we still have Cal to finish. Who's on the racing softs, and he's gonna go all the way through the gravel. Sure, why not? You. Toot toot. Ah, that was a really nice race. Definitely. Pilouche. It was really exciting with that pit stop strategy of Mugen, but I already doubted that it was going to be a bit too much, that last stint on softs. And unfortunately, that didn't work out that well. He had to push a little bit too hard, and Punisher and all the other guys had the best strategy, but yeah, Punisher was unbeatable today. Unbeatable. Take a look at those lap times on the right hand side. That's just ridiculous. Only 9 drivers, Samuel. Yes, only 9 drivers. Yes. There you've got Punisher. That was round 4 of the beta. And Well, thank you guys as well, all of you. And of course, we're gonna run you through the results. Just the last moment, and we had Punisher, of course, finishing in first, then Dede in second, Mugen in third, Absolute in fourth, and Dede was second? No, he was not. No. Let's get you to this one. Oh, no. Yeah, there we are. It's not really good, but you can see that we've got Punisher in the lead, the leader, the number one in this one. Really nice strategy, really good pace. Thank you as well, Happy. Thank you as well, Samuel. Thank you as well, David. Thank you as well, Belush. And thank you as well, Jack, for tuning in and commenting and helping me as well. So really thankful. But we had Punisher with that medium strategy, worked out perfectly. I think he had the best setup because his tire wear was about the same or even better than all the NLR guys. And Mugen, of course, with that offset on his soft tires, coming home in second. Then we had Dede in third, Roshi in fourth, and Absolute in fifth, all working together on the medium strategy. And Cal, a bit of an up and down strategy. And yeah, I had to come from place number 9. Finished eventually in 6th place. Nice job. And we had Bit Aboard and P2P Moto, the two Swiss guys, in 7th and 8th. And then all the way at the back we had TRF Desmo. And yeah, a bit of an up and down strategy as well for the last 3 guys. And some crashes, unfortunately, for TRF Desmo. But hey, he did finish and he did compete, so you can't say anything about that. Yeah, further, I've got no real big things to tell you guys. I just want to thank you for tuning in, checking it out. Hopefully we can do another one, maybe the alpha, maybe the gamma, or maybe beta again. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bonsoir et merci beaucoup.